Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Move Monday. My name is Coach Travis, and I'm coming to you from the Wellness Fitness Center at CTA University. And remember, team, CTA employees have full access to the Wellness Fitness Centers, including this location and the location at Chicago Ave Garage, making it easier for you all to stay active before work, maybe during your work break, or after your shift. So, team, today's workout is a resistance band strength workout. And resistance bands are simple and effective ways to help build some strength, improve your mobility, and challenge your muscles without using any heavy equipment. So with all that said, team, go ahead and grab your resistance band, grab a little bit of space to move, and let's get started with this workout. All right, team, so let's get started with this warm-up. So go ahead and just put your resistance bands off to the side for now. And we're just gonna start off by just warming up the upper body with some arm sweeps. So meet me here. We're gonna open up our arms nice and wide, and we're just gonna sweep those arms across your body. So keeping your feet flat, keeping the core tight, pull that belly button in, and just sweep those arms across your body. So right over left, and then left over right. Opening up the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades, and continuing to breathe. You got it. Just stay here just for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Now let's go to that lower body. We're gonna take it to some alternating hamstring curls. So feet flat to start off with, and then slowly start to bring those heels towards your glutes, bending those knees. Again, we're nice and tall, landing nice and soft. Perfect. Again, you're gonna feel the back of your legs get loosened up. You're gonna feel those knees loosen up, and warming up the front of your legs. And just stay here for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. So now let's warm up the torso. So feet flat, knees slightly bent. We're gonna take it to some torso rotations. So I like to get my elbows up. Feel free to get your guards up, but we're gonna keep our feet flat and we're just gonna rotate our torso, our body from side to side. You got it. Again, keep the core tight, pull that belly button in. Try to connect your breathing with your movements. So give me those deep inhales and exhales. Just loosening up the torso, especially that low back. Stay here for another 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. So let's roll through that one more time. Starting off with those arm sweeps. Ready, we're set, and let's go. Again, just be intentional with this movement. Feel free to slow it down, working through that entire range of motion. Deep inhales and exhales. Feel free to move your head from right to left. Getting a nice little stretch in the upper body, the side of your necks. And then stay here for another 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's go back to that lower body. Meet me here. Alternating hamstring curls. And again, now you can pick your own pace. So feel free to speed it up if you got some energy to burn. Or feel free to slow it down if you're still working through that entire range of motion. You know, still trying to loosen up that lower body, just building some heat right here. Perfect. We got this. Looking good. Stay here for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Perfect. And then we'll finish up with those torso rotations. Again, you can get those elbows up here. Again, just kind of shifting from side to side, or you can get your guards up. You know, whatever's comfortable for you. But again, try to keep the feet flat, knees slightly bent, core tight, pull that belly button in, and then we breathe. Deep inhales and exhales. Stay here for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Great job, team. So now that we're nice and warmed up, let's go to our first block of movements. So we have 3 different movements using our resistance bands. And we're gonna keep it total body. We're gonna try to hit everything. So our first movement, it is a back fly. So let's do this. Let's take our resistance bands. You're gonna hold your resistance bands in your hands like this. You're gonna keep it away from your body. I'm just gonna wrap my bands around my hand. And what we're gonna start off with is a back fly. So it's gonna look like this. We're gonna pull that band apart. We're gonna bring it close to the body, squeezing the shoulder blades. And then we're gonna bring it back to that neutral position, extending away from our bodies. But we're gonna add just a little extra work here with the lateral step. So we're going to step from side to side while we continue to pull that band apart. All right, team, you ready? We're going to move for about 20 seconds here. So we have a back fly with a lateral step. Ready? We're set and let's go. So I'm just stepping out to my right, back to the middle, and then to my left. You got it. And while we're stepping, again, pull that band apart, but also pull that band towards the body. Bring it away from the body, towards the body. You got it. Perfect. Let's move for another 10 seconds. Again, you pick your own pace, team. Continue to breathe as you move. You got it. Deep inhales and exhales. You're going to feel it throughout the upper body, the shoulders, the triceps, the core. You add that little light step, it's going to get your heart rate up. And we're here for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. So feel free to roll those shoulders out if the upper body is already getting tight. Perfect. All right, movement number 2, we got some good old-fashioned bicep curls. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to stand on top of our resistance band. So we have our handles in our hands. You have your feet on your resistance bands. Got your elbows super tight to the body. And we're going to add our bicep curl. You got it. So again, we're going to move for about 20 seconds here, 20 to 30 seconds. Knees slightly bent. We're always in that ready position. And we're going to add our bicep curl. Ready, set, go. So let's just think about or focus on working through that entire range of motion. So we're going to extend those arms. We're going to curl them at the top. Perfect. We breathe out on the hard part, on the exertion. For me, it's on the way up. We inhale and we exhale. You got it, team. Again, you pick your own pace too. You can speed it up if you like, slow it down. You can even add a little alternating bicep curl. But let's just stay here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, great job. Take a quick breather if you need it. 20 to 30 seconds, grab a quick drink, maybe stretch it out if you need to, loosen up those arms. And then we'll move to our third movement, and it's a bandit squat or a squat using the resistance band. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stand on top of our resistance bands again, right? Make sure your feet's on top of that band. And then we're gonna bring our band into this front rack position. So we still have our resistance bands in our hands. Now we're in this front rack position. We're going to open up our stance about shoulder width apart. Then we're going to add a squat. So we're going to push those hips back. We're going to bend those knees and we're coming back nice and tall. All right, team, you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, still working within that 20 to 30 seconds range. We push the hips back. Again, try to keep your feet flat on the ground. And we always try to keep that core tight. So we pull the belly button in towards our body, but we continue to breathe. Deep inhales and exhales. Chest up, head up. Push those hips back. And we're almost there, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome, great job. Relax those arms. Perfect. So that's our first block of movements. Let's roll through that one more time. Those 3 movements, about 20 to 30 seconds each. Again, let's start off with that back fly. So again, bands in your hands. If you want to make it easier, you're just going to lengthen your band. If you want to make it harder, you're going to shorten it up. Again, I'm going to wrap my band around my hands. Oops. Again, 20 to 30 seconds, team. Bandit flies, ready, set, and let's go. So again, stepping out to off to one side, bringing that band close to your body, squeezing those shoulder blades back into that neutral position. But again, let's make it work. Let's squeeze those shoulder blades on the way back. So we're working our back. That's the focus. The shoulders, the upper body, that added movement with that lateral step. It's gonna allow you to get that heart rate up a little bit just for that extra challenge. But you're totally fine just standing here in this stationary position, working through this back fly. Woo, you got this, team. Stay here for another 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Relax those arms. Again, feel free to shoulder shrug it out. Maybe give yourself some big shoulder shrugs going forward. Maybe a couple going backwards just to loosen up that upper body. Excellent. All right, let's go back to those bicep curls. So, got the handles in your hands. We're stepping on that bicep, or we're stepping on that resistance bands, and we're going to our bicep curls. All right, team, ready? We're set. Let's make it work. Whew. So again, just try to keep your elbows close to your body. You don't want those arms hovering away from the body like this. This is what you don't want to do. You want to keep everything tight, close. You got it. And again, we're in control here. We breathe out on the way up. You pick your pace, so it's totally fine to speed it up a little bit. It's totally fine to alternate it. Whatever you're comfortable with, just keep it moving for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Great job, team. Again, shake it out. Grab a quick drink if you need it. Take your rest and recovery time. And then whenever you're ready, meet me back here. And then we have our squats. So again, we're going to stand on top of that band again. Open up your stance about shoulder width. Got your handles in your hands. We're coming into this front rack position. And we're going to add a squat. You ready for it? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Push those hips back. Come back nice and tall. You got it. Perfect. And again, with your squats, think about just letting those knees flare out just a little bit on the way down. Giving yourself some room to move. Pull that belly button in. Always keep that core tight. Added bonus, working the core. And then we breathe. You got this, team. We're almost there. We're here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great job, team. Grab a quick drink. Then we're going to move to our second block of movements. All right, team. So let's move to our second block of movements. So again, 3 different movements, about 20 to 30 seconds each. And we're going to roll through it twice. So let's start off with our lat pull down with a reverse lunge. So again, we're going to grab our resistance bands. We're going to hold it in our hands like this. I'm just going to wrap my band around my hands. And then the movement's going to look like this. We're going to start with our bands overhead, and we're going to pull that band towards our chest. Again, try to pull that band apart, meet me back in the middle. All right, team. Then we're going to add a reverse lunge. All right, team, you ready for it? So meet me here, arms overhead. We're ready, we're set, and let's go. So I'm going to step back with my left first. That reverse lunge, bring that band towards your chest. We're going to extend the band back to the sky. Then we're going to step back in that neutral position. And then let's alternate. All right, team, you ready? You see that action? You see the movement? And let's go. So again, it's a lat pull down. We're just adding a reverse lunge. But if you're not comfortable with that reverse lunge, just give me a little step back. You got it. We're still challenging that upper body with that lat pull down, using the resistance band. That reverse lunge, again, just gonna add that added challenge. But again, you do what works best for you. You can even stay stationary here, but whatever you decide to do it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Great job, team. Again, more upper body work, but you guys did great. Awesome. All right, now let's work the back of our arms, our triceps. So we're gonna take it to a tricep kickback. So again, we're gonna hold our band like this. We're gonna wrap that band around our hands, but then we're gonna bend over. Feet flat, knees slightly bent. I want you to keep that right elbow super close to the body. That left hand just kind of hanging out here in space. And we're gonna add the tricep kickback. You got it. So again, I want you to relax your head and neck. Look down at the ground. Keep that elbow close to your body. And we got that kickback for 20 seconds. Ready, set, let's go. Woo! Again, we breathe out on the kickback. We're working the back of our arms. 20 seconds of work. And again, try to keep that elbow close to the body. We're almost there, team. Stay here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, great job. Slowly roll it up And then we're gonna do the same thing to the opposite side. So again, I got the bands in my hands. We're gonna wrap the band around your hands. We're gonna bend over, so push the hips back, knees slightly bent. If you need some support, you can also hold on to something if you need to. But working with that left elbow close to the body, we're gonna add that tricep kickback. And again, that right hand is just anchoring the resistance band in place while that left arm does the work. You got it. Again, full range of motion here, team. Bending that elbow and then kicking back. But you gotta relax your head and neck to make it work. And we're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good job, team. Slowly roll it up. Your head should be the last thing that comes up, just so we don't get dizzy. Awesome. Perfect, team. So now our third movement, we're gonna transition to the ground, to the floor. And we're in this V-sit position, meaning we're on our sit bones, we got our knees up, you got your heels on the ground, and then we're just gonna hold our resistance band, and then we're gonna take it to an oblique rotation. So we're gonna rotate that torso to the right, come back to the middle. You don't need any resistance here, just gonna hold that band, and then we're gonna go to the opposite side. So it's oblique twist, using the band. You ready? We're set. And let's go. So the whole idea is our shoulders, our torso, it's moving from side to side. We connect our breathing with our movement. You got it. Pull that belly button in. Just going from right to left. Continue to work. Try to stay uptight if you can. Don't slouch. But you got this, team. We're almost there. We're working through that torso, through those obliques. We're here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. If you need a quick stretch, you can roll to your back and you can just hug those knees, feeling that stretch in that low back. And then whenever you're ready, team, we're gonna roll over to one side, push yourselves up, and then we're gonna go back to our feet and we're gonna roll through those 3 movements one more time. All right, team. So again, we're on our feet. We're going to that lat pull down with the reverse lunge. So again, grab the ends of your band. Again, you can wrap it around your hand if you like. Arms overhead, and we're gonna add the lat pull down. So again, here's our action. Pulling that band towards your chest. Again, trying to pull that band apart, but then we add that extra challenge with the reverse lunge. We're gonna alternate this movement, getting that lower body, challenging the upper body. But again, truly make this movement your own. If you're not feeling the reverse lunge, you can just take it to a step back lunge or just a step back with the lat pull down. Or it can go into that deep lunge. Or again, you can stay here nice and stationary, pulling that band apart, taking it to your chest. But whatever you decide to do, do it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Great job, team. Relax that upper body. Feel free to give yourself some big shoulder shrugs, a couple going forward, a couple going backwards, just to relax those tight muscles in the arms and the upper body. Awesome. All right, team. So let's move on to our next movement, the tricep kickbacks. Again, we're gonna loop that band around our hands like this. We're in that bent over position, so we push the hips back, we bend those knees. Let's start off with our left arm. The right hand just kind of anchors into space, or feel free to hold on to something if you need that balance of support. That left elbow is tight to the body, and then we add the tricep kickbacks. Perfect. So team, I want you to relax your head and neck. Just look down at the ground, trust yourself. Keep that core tight. As always, pull that belly button in. But again, keep your arms, keep that left elbow tight to the body. You don't want that elbow hanging out here in space doing your tricep kickbacks. You want to be nice and tight, elbows in tight towards the body, and then we breathe on the kickback. We're here for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time and breathe. Great job, team. So let's get that opposite side. Same deal. Open up your stance about shoulder width apart. Push the hips back. make sure your back is flat. Left hand is out in space, or you can hold on to something for balance and support, and then we add our tricep kickbacks. Perfect. All right, team, let's move. We're gonna move for about 20 or 30 seconds. Relaxing your head and neck. Just look down at the ground. We want to feel the work in the back of our arms, our triceps. Perfect. And again, you go without holding anything for stability, which is going to help you work the core a little bit more. But again, we're moving nice and in control. And we're almost there, team. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back up and breathe. Perfect. Well done. And then, team, our last movement, we're going to transition back to the ground, back in that V-sit position. Again, we're on our sit bones. We have our knees up. We're nice and tall here. And then we're going to hold our band in our hands, right? Just like this, no resistance needed. We're just going to keep it in front of our bodies. And then we're going to add the oblique rotations right here. You got it. Ready, set, and let's go. So again, we're turning our shoulders, our chest, our torso from right to left. Connecting our breathing with our movement. So we inhale, we exhale. Engaging the core, working through the obliques, your side body. And team, we're almost there. Look at that. Stay here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Great job. Again, if you need a quick stretch for that low back, just slowly roll over to your back, hug those knees, feel free to relax your head and neck, and then just gently, slowly rock it out from right to left, side to side. Awesome. And then whenever you're ready, we're going to drop our knees off to one side, roll over to that side, and then use your hands to push yourselves up. And then we're going to slowly transition back to our feet and finish up with a nice stretch. Awesome. Good stuff, team. All right, so let's start off with that upper body because we did a lot of upper body work today. So let's reward that upper body with a nice stretch. So we're in the split stance position again. So I got my right leg back, my left leg is in front. Just gonna bring that right arm across your body. Use that left hand to come underneath it and just bring it in a little bit closer. Now we got our cross body shoulder stretch. And feel free to look to the right and then we breathe. Again, feeling that stretch in the shoulders. Stay here for another breath, and then let's switch it up. So I'm just gonna switch up my lead leg. My right leg is front, my left leg is back. Bring that left arm across the body, stretching out the shoulders. Again, look to the left. Give yourself a couple deep inhales and exhales. Feeling that stretch in that upper body. We're here for another 3, 2, and 1. Relax those arms. One more time, team. Give me some big shoulder shrugs. Couple going forward, couple going backwards. And then let's get a quick stretch for the upper body, the shoulders, the chest, the triceps. So you're gonna place your hands on that low back, feet flat, knees slightly bent. We're gonna bring those elbows in together. And then I want you to lift the chin off the chest. And then let's just stay here for a 4 count. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give yourself a deep breath. We inhale. As we exhale, just a quick counter stretch here. We're gonna extend both arms here, interlock those fingers. We're gonna push the hips back. We're gonna round out that upper back. And then we're gonna tuck our chin towards our chest. Again, breathe deep. Feeling that stretch in your upper back, the back of your neck, your shoulders. We're here for another 3, 2, and 1. And then relax upper body. And then let's throw in one more quick stretch for that lower body. We're just gonna open up our stance. And then knees slightly bent. We're gonna push the hips back. And then we're just gonna reach towards the ground. Relax your head and neck and breathe. And feel free to move from ankle to ankle here. The focus is the lower back, the hamstrings. Continue to breathe as you hold or as you move. And then whenever you're ready, meet me back in the middle. And then we slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Your head should be the last thing that comes up. Awesome. Great job, team. Way to rock that workout. You guys did great. Team, thanks for working out with me today. So I'll be at different work locations throughout the month performing this workout, but if you can't join in person, save this video and try this workout a couple times a week. And if you have any questions or want some additional support, please reach out to the wellness team. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all again next week for another Move Monday.